G'day everyone, Jeff Ware here, BikeReview.com.au. Today I've been testing the KTM RC390 and the KTM 390 Duke, the 2017 models. Lots of updates this year for the 390 Duke. The engine remains the same, but it now meets Euro 4 standards thanks to a really good, well-tuned ride-by-wire system. Has really good throttle response, hasn't lost any of that excitement and punch, but it's a greener engine now. So both the bikes have received the ride-by-wire system in the engine. It's still got the slipper clutch, the high compression ratio. It's putting out about 44 horsepower and 35 newton meters of torque. So it's a really punchy, fantastic little single, great gearbox, and all-around really high performance learner bike. Where the big changes have come in this year is with the 390 Duke. It's got a new bolt-on subframe. It's got a revised white power suspension front in the forks. The rear shock remains the same white power shock. It also has completely restyled bodywork. It has a new headlight. It has a new riding position, and it's got a really cool TFT display, which is the first in a learner category, and it's got the Bluetooth connectivity to your phone and all sorts of cool stuff you can read about in the full review. So, in all intents and purposes, the 390 Duke's basically a revised new model, and the RC390 has just been restyled and has that ride-by-wire throttle. Both the bikes now have a 320mm front rotor, which addresses a problem from the past with a bit of brake fade. And the Duke has a bigger fuel tank capacity now. So overall, KTM listened to its owners, it's listened to the press, and it's made some good changes for this year. What are the bikes like to ride? As good as ever. These are the most exciting, the most torquey, powerful, fun, low capacity learner bikes on the market, and they're fantastic value. That engine makes torque from off idle all the way right through to the screaming 9,000 RPM rev range, and it's got the top end power to match it. You can do long lazy gears, or you can dance through the gearbox between corners like a Moto 3 rider, whatever you like. Brakes are sensational. Long travel suspension, but really well supported and really well sorted over a range of conditions. I rode it over bumpy roads, smooth roads, just about everywhere. Not that adjustable, of course, it's fairly basic, but it doesn't need it. 90 kilos, and look, I think this suspension's kind of set up for someone between 60 and 90 kilos over a wide range of bumps. To be able to do that, KTM have done a fantastic job. Ergonomically, two very different motorbikes. The 390 Duke is a Street Fighter style naked bike. You're sitting upright, you've got the big wide bars for lots of leverage. You've got slightly lazier steering geometry, but you wouldn't think so because you've got those wide handlebars. It actually feels like it steers quicker and is more nimble than the sports bike styled RC. The RC has a higher seat height, the lower clip-on bars, and more of a sporty riding position. It's got a steeper steering angle and less trail, and a shorter wheelbase as well. But with your weight on the handlebars there, it does feel rock stable and more stable even than the upright bike. And it kind of likes lots of long arcing corner speed corners, which is typical sports bike style, whereas the Duke likes to be braked, turned and fired off the corners. And they both do that really well. You don't need too much lean angle, you get good feel from the brakes, lots of confidence in that front 110 section tyre. Overall, a really good, safe learner bike that goes where you look, which is the main thing. So anyway, for the full review, you need to check out BikeReview.com.au. I hope this has given you a bit of an insight into the changes for the year. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, comment, tell us about your KTM experiences, and you have a fantastic day.